Hey Saints, I'm Casey Parnell, and welcome to Sports. Due to a massive amount of snow on Tuesday, all sports activities were canceled and will be rescheduled. An update of all the games will be posted. Last Thursday, the boys varsity basketball team defeated North Branch with a score of 82-52, and last Saturday they defeated Duluth East with a score of 64-58. Today the Saints will be home against Buffalo for an exciting game. Last Friday, the girls varsity basketball team defeated North Branch 64-60. On Tuesday, the girls' basketball games against Brainerd were canceled, and the rescheduled games will be announced at a later date. Tomorrow, the girls' basketball teams will be traveling to Buffalo for a good matchup. 4-year starting quarterback Hunter Troutman signed with Northern State University to attend college and play football for them. Reporters Bo Bolansky and Lucas Phelps went out to his coaches to get more info.
All right, I want to welcome everyone to Hunter Troutman's signing of his national letter of intent to Northern State University.
So it was good to see Hunter sign this morning with Northern State. I think it's a good fit for him. It's not a big school, it's not a small school. I think it's a good fit, size, population-wise, competition. I think he'll do well, and it's good to continue to see St. Francis athletes continue on playing at the next level.
What drew you to Northern State?
I definitely have to say the coaches were pretty awesome. I thought they were really energetic and really about football, and I liked all their facilities too.
Do you plan on carrying on the Hunter Troutman legacy and starting as a freshman?
That would be pretty cool. I'm just going to take it as it goes, though. Possibility of that probably isn't that good, but that would be quite an honor.
What were your thoughts on this signing process?
It was good. It's nice to know that people want you and getting recruited, all that stuff. And it's kind of relief when it was done too.
Any message to future Saints?
I just have to say work hard on and off the field, day in and day out, and just keep working hard.
Girls gymnastics has been rescheduled as well. Girls varsity will be at Chisago versus North Branch, and the girls JV team will be at Monticello High School on Friday for JV champs. The girls JV hockey team took a tough loss to Cambridge Isani with a 0-6 loss. It was senior night, and the varsity girls hockey team was able to pull out a nice solid 5-2 win against Cambridge Isani Blue Jackets. Tonight they have their section game against Elk River versus Elk River. The boys hockey game from Tuesday versus Champlain has been rescheduled for tonight. Reese, being one of the boys hockey team's top scorers, made him this week's Athlete of the Week.
This season, Reese has been a big part of our program. He's a sophomore center. He's on our first line. He works the defensive zone very well and is offensive minded too. So looking at him as one of our more of a standout season for him compared to last year, it's been a big improvement.
I've been in hockey for about 9 years. Well, over the summer I gained a lot more weight. I grew a few inches I should say, and just got stronger.
I'd say the biggest improvements for Reese would be with on-ice skill. It would be his strength. In the off-season, he really worked hard he put on probably 20 pounds or so of muscle, and he's not the biggest guy in the world, but so 20 pounds is a lot on his frame. So that would be one of the biggest improvements, his strength. And with strength, his speed is increased and his shot is much harder. So all of last season, he ended up with 1 goal, and he already has 22 this year. So big improvement.
Who's helped you get to this point so far?
I'd like to say my brother, because he used to teach me how to become a better hockey player.
He raises the level of determination of our group. his defensive zone play is very good for a younger player in our program as a sophomore, and being one of our centers, it's a really important aspect for us to have in our defensive zone.
On February 8th, softball will hold its mandatory spring meeting in the Bridge Street room at 7 p.m. If you plan on playing this spring, make sure you and your parents attend this meeting. That's it for this week. Have a good week, Saints.